Hey, what's up? I am Gareth Pickering, and today I am going to talk to you while I make breakfast. So in my last vlog, I spoke about how I had been working in such flow for the last couple of months around a project that I'm busy with called Design Your Life. And it really is like probably some of the most exciting work I've done. And I was feeling so inspired, and I was really having such an amazing time just going through and working in flow for the last 4 months and just being absolutely certain of absolutely everything that I was doing around this project. And then suddenly, when I was going through my presentation and researching, rather practicing some of the stuff that I was busy with, I found myself getting stuck and having some self-doubt and some fear. Anyway, I spoke about that in vlog, I think it was episode 37, and I haven't yet gone back to doing that work. I started to feel self-doubt. I started to feel a little bit uncomfortable with what I was doing, and I realized that I spoke in that vlog about this idea that everything's not always just going to go according to plan. And so I stopped the time, and I stopped the energy that I was allocating to that project for a little while, and I haven't yet gone back to it. And not going back to it has meant that I haven't managed to meet the self-imposed deadlines that I gave myself for that project, and I'm working at being okay with that, because one of the things that I think that I've been potentially guilty of is this continual, like, almost resistance or setting aside of negative emotion. Like, I'm trying really hard to work on this, like, positive outlook that I have, and working really hard with law of attraction and conscious creation, and using law of attraction to be able to control what shows up in your existence. And as amazing as that is, I think one of the things that I need to be better at doing is being okay with the fact that things are not always gonna be okay. Like, there's gonna be times when things are gonna go badly, and there's gonna be times when things don't go quite according to plan, and life sends you that stuff. People that you know will pass away. Your kids are gonna get sick. You're gonna get sick. And what's important is not in those moments to try and muscle your way through and set aside that negative emotion and just focus only on the positive stuff. Although I do believe that that's really an important part of the healing, I think it's really important, and this is what I'm learning over the last couple of days, and is sitting with that frustration, sitting with that uneasiness, sitting with that uncomfortableness, sitting with that sadness, sitting with that heartache, because it's only people that have truly loved that feel heartache, and it's only people that have taken a risk and tried something new that fail. And I think sometimes some of the things that I do is I try and put that aside and only focus on the next step and going forward from there, instead of just being okay with that failure, heartache, pain, frustration, any of those negative emotions that come from doing something that requires you from putting in effort, putting your heart on the line, doing something new. And I think that once you can start to accept and sit with that uncomfortableness for a while, not only does it make you stronger, but it makes you appreciate the very thing that you're doing in the first place. And I think it makes you appreciate the fact that in order for you to continually be in flow, and to even know what flow is and inspiration is, you need to know what it's like to not be in flow and to not be inspired. And I've spoken before about this idea of It's one thing to be able to look at your current situation and be aware of how you're feeling. So, okay, I'm sitting here and I'm aware that I'm feeling frustrated, and that's okay, being okay with that stuff. It's another thing to sit with that emotion and say, okay, I'm frustrated now, and I know that this frustration is here for a reason, and I'm feeling anxious for this reason, and I'm going to be okay because I'm going to grow from here. That's sort of the next level, that awareness that you will grow from here. And then I think it's the next level up from there is to not only be okay with it, but to completely celebrate and rejoice in it, and to expect and look forward to the next one, because I find that really hard to do. I find it really tough to be like, all right, I'm down at the moment, and it's not easy to feel this way, but to know that if I look back at all the times in my past when I felt really down, really flat, really frustrated, when things didn't go according to plan, that there was a reason why those things didn't happen. Maybe it was to show me that I needed to slow down, or that I was on the wrong path, or that I was pushing too hard, or that I was not focusing on something else. And when those things happen, sometimes you don't always get to see what that reason is. But the lesson and the learning is the importance of sitting with that stuff, accepting it, and being okay with it. Because as much as I think you create everything that shows up in your life, I really do believe that there's another level to this law of attraction stuff, that you don't always know exactly what it is that you truly want. There's a true self that happens inside you that knows exactly what you need. And if sometimes what you need is true freedom, you may attract a complete prison type environment, situation into your life to be able to give you the contrast, to be able to see what it is that you truly need. And sometimes it's that link that we're not always able to see. And it's in those moments that you need to really just accept whatever it is that life's dealt you, look at the situation for what it is, and accept it for what it is, and be okay with it, and know that there's growth coming, and being okay with the flow, with the idea that you don't have to sit and force things, force a relationship, force a friendship, force sitting down now and continuing to work on this stuff because I've said that I'm going to be done by the end of this month, and if I'm not, then I haven't met my own the goal that I'd set for myself. And I think that's really where I need to just be conscious, be aware, and be accepting of those emotions and those feelings, and be okay with them. And I know that I'm going to get back to this work. I know that the work that I'm doing is right. I'm doing no cooking. All I'm doing is talking. Apparently, cooking and talking is not as easy as I thought it would be. Just being okay with those emotions, and knowing that there's a reason why I felt stuck. There's a reason why I felt frustrated. And just accepting that for what it is, and learning the lesson that comes from whatever it was that got you to that point where you felt those negative emotions, but being completely okay with that. So I am a couple more days left in this amazing condo that I've been staying in for the last almost 6 weeks, and it's been truly amazing. I've met some really incredible, cool people. I've done some cool stuff, been into the desert, been camping on the beach. I've been hanging out with these two amazing dogs. I've been in a really good routine of work and meditation, and there's an amazing CrossFit here, and I've been doing that, and been doing a bit of surfing, and it's been so epic. I've made plans to head back to Canada for Christmas to hang out with my brother and his family in Toronto. Before then, I need to go to Panama to sort out a few things in Panama City, and I am also going back to Oaxaca City. There is a festival called Dia de los Muertos, which is the Day of the Dead festival. You may have seen a Spanish tradition and festival where local Mexican people celebrate their ancestors that have passed away before them, and they paint their faces with skulls, and they go into graveyards and they celebrate the people that have gone before them. So I'm going to go to Oaxaca City for that. That's in early November. And then, as I said, Christmas in Canada, and then back to Guatemala for a New Year's festival on Lake Atitlan. So yeah, it's been pretty epic. You didn't get to see me cook breakfast. I'll cut in some B-roll after this so you can see what this ends up looking like at the end. But Just wanted to give you my 2 cents worth on where I'm at and how I'm processing through this. It's not even a difficult time, it's just a time. I'm still busy with lots of other stuff. We launched an exciting new project yesterday called Ignite Your Business, and I did a vlog about that yesterday, but if you're interested in starting your own online business in this teaching space, we've just launched this program. It's called igniteyourbusiness.io, and check that out. There's a free web class to just let you know what we're up to. And the work around law of attraction is definitely still coming. I'm really excited about that stuff. I think it's going to be epic, and it's going to happen exactly at the pace that it needs to happen. So until next time, thanks for watching. If you want to check out more of my stuff, youtube.com, Gareth Pickering. Thanks a lot for watching. See you soon.